before we get into this review, can somebody please, I beg of you, please tell me which creative writers wrote this show, who booked this show, and is Vince McMahon officially on drugs? Because this show was absolutely all over the place, man. This was completely complete utter garbage, man. They literally manipulated every single person who has proper wrestling logic felt they just wasted their entire night watching that show. Somebody please tell me why on earth Enzo Amore main evented Monday Night Raw. What are these guys playing at, man? That's fucking. What are they doing? That was just fucking stupid. Complete and utter stupidity, man. The show freaking started with Miz TV, obviously, because we already heard about that happening on WWE No Mercy the night before. Reigns comes out. The Miz and the Miztourage just ask Reigns questions. Reigns obviously thinks he's really funny, which is just complete cringe. Then Miz goes on to say that what would happen if the Miztourage faced the Shield, obviously teasing me and the WWE Universe, saying, "Oh my God, is the Shield gonna reunite? Is the Shield gonna come out?" Obviously they weren't, because obviously you know how Vince McMahon is, and so basically that just ended in a match getting announced, which was going to be the Miztourage against Jason Jordan and Matt Hardy as Jeff's injured, and the Miz versus Roman Reigns. So yeah, the first match was Jason Jordan, Matt Hardy against Miztourage, Axel, and Bo Dallas. This match was freaking. I was even watching. This match was pathetic. Crap. I just did not find this match fascinating one bit. It was just awful in my opinion. And then after that, we went straight to the shows all over the place, man. I can't even remember what was next. I'm just gonna talk about the main points of the show because half the stuff that happened in the show was terrible. Freaking Bray Wyatt and Finn Balor feud is apparently gonna last forever, because guess what? We thought that match was gonna be the end of No Mercy, but no. WWE really want to just they just want to annoy us that much. We do not want to see Bray Wyatt versus Finn Balor again. The bloody feud ain't even over yet. What are these guys doing? It's been like almost 3 months now, man. Come on. Creative just absolutely stupid. Goldust and Finn Balor were backstage. Goldust attacks Finn Balor, basically Goldust turning heel, and then Finn Balor beats Goldust, and then at the end it says he's got the whole world in his hands, a kid singing something, and that was it, and then pretty much that was that. So that feud's continuing. I really do not want to see that again. Absolutely ridiculous and stupid idea coming from the creative team as always. Roman Reigns and The Miz ended in Roman Reigns obviously beating The Miz because Reigns has to get pushed to the moon by the creative and Vince McMahon. I do not understand why they have such high hopes for Reigns going over, because what they're doing is just angering me and the WWE Universe. We do not want to see Roman Reigns as the top guy, man. He isn't built for it yet, man. And pretty much after the match, Reigns got ambushed, and then the Miztourage did the shield, the little shield, the three fists at the front, just mocking the shield, which is kind of hinting to the Miztourage against the shield, which probably will happen at TLC, but you never know with WWE, they flip and change their minds and just do a bunch of stupid shit just to get everyone excited. And then next week we're gonna have Roman Reigns against The Miz for the Intercontinental Championship. Now I'm pretty sure that match is gonna end in disqualification or Roman Reigns becoming the new champion. More than likely, it's gonna end in disqualification so they can build more towards the Shield kind of perspective of the feud. Continuing, moving on, we had Braun Strowman lay complete waste to Kurt Hawkins. That was absolutely just hell. It was half hilarious and half crazy. The hilarious part was just Hawkins just thinking he was going to end his losing streak, and then Braun Strowman comes out and he needed to run. He wants to get the fuck out of there. But then Strowman catches him, chokeslams him through a flipping table, then bloody crazily flipping power slams him through the flipping entrance ramp stage thing, which was crazy. And then Strowman goes into the ring, cuts the promo saying, I want who will fight me backstage. Obviously, Dean Ambrose, the lunatic fringe, comes out offering to face Braun Strowman. The match goes on. Dean actually had a lot of, the match was pretty good. Dean had a lot of moves, hitting Strowman pretty well, taking him down a couple of times. But the match ended in Dean from the top rope going to do a top rope clothesline on Strowman, getting caught into a running power slam 1, 2, 3. Also, next week Strowman will face off with Seth Rollins, who laid down the challenge to Strowman after he defeated Dean Ambrose on Raw. Additionally, Roman Reigns will get an Intercontinental Championship match after he defeated The Miz in non-title match action tonight. The rematch came about after The Miz beat Reigns down and left him laying in the ring. That did happen with the Shield kind of mockery thing. That happened the following video, not that one. So pretty much Seth Rollins will be facing Braun Strowman next week, and my prediction is that Braun Strowman is going to obviously lay waste to Seth Rollins. I really do not see Strowman beating Rollins beating Strowman, because they don't want to completely waste all of his bloody hype and all this fire. Strowman's currently on fire. Did kind of die out after he took a flipping stupid idea of a loss to Brock Lesnar, and now Lesnar ain't gonna be on the show. Also, Finn Balor said he wants to go after Universal Championship, but that ain't gonna happen. Well, if it does happen, it will be probably almost at WrestleMania time, which is pretty stupid. Because Finn Balor should have had that rematch. Should have had that rematch about flipping 4 or 5 months ago. Pathetic. It's complete pathetic and utter rubbish from WWE on that mark. And Seth Rollins had a match against Cesaro, which this match wasn't too bad, I guess. Actually, my apologies. Seth Rollins had a match against Sheamus. Cesaro was hiding his teeth, which was absolutely hilarious. And then Seth Rollins beat Sheamus, the match was pretty good. It wasn't too bad. But moving on, we had a fatal 4-way match. Sasha Banks, Bayley against Nia Jax, Emma. Match was pretty good. Emma took the pin because WWE. To be honest, Nia Jax, when she first came in, I thought she was going to be the Braun Strowman of the women's division, as a lot of people thought. But WWE, Vince McMahon just buried her. Pathetic. And also, the ending of Raw was pretty good. It wasn't the best ending, but it was pretty good. I mean, obviously Enzo Amore was completely annoying, but the actual ending of it was never. Basically, Enzo Amore asked Kurt Angle to have a little celebration, which main evented the show, which was a very bad idea, but the outcome of it was pretty good, I guess. Enzo Amore said if anyone touches him, they will never get a match for the Cruiserweight Championship. This is the WWE Championship replica title, by the way, of WWEshop.com. You can probably get yourself one. But moving on, it was pretty much Enzo just trash talking every single cruiserweight. They all came out, and Neville had enough. He just laid waste to Enzo, and pretty much he's out of the Cruiserweight Championship picture now. And the WWE said, what, 205 Live? Let's see what happens. Obviously, no one's gonna watch 205 Live. After when 205 Live actually started, I actually used to watch it, but then it just kind of got boring. Fair enough, they do some crazy moves, but after a bit of time, it just gets boring, man. Too much of it. There's already a lot of it, so I don't really see the point in it, continuing. But moving on, man, the show wasn't the standard I was expecting, man. Mickey James was having a promo with Alexa Bliss, which is a very good promo. Obviously, Alexa Bliss was taken. Mickey James took out Alexa Bliss, which is kind of hinting some kind of title match going on later down the line. But yeah, that was that. Elias Sampson had a match against Apollo Crews. This match was pretty. The match started off very well, but it got really funny towards the end because so Elias and Apollo were outside the ring, and Elias decided to kick Titus O'Neil, and that was really really funny. I died laughing, and pretty much Elias got the win, but then what's his name again? Thingy attacked Elias, and Elias obviously ran away because he's a heel. And I think that Titus is going to get into action with Elias pretty soon, which could be pretty interesting rivalry, I guess. And pretty much that was the show, really, man. There wasn't really anything else to it. Pretty boring show, pretty lame matches, nothing really that was kind of exciting. They were obviously showing, they were showing that, oh, yeah, No Mercy was such an amazing pay per view, but everyone knew. Fair enough, No Mercy started off fire, but that fire was extinguished almost instantly when the final couple of matches happened. Lesnar and Strowman just destroyed all the good ratings they were getting. Cena versus Reigns, that was an absolute. The match was good, but the ending just wasn't the ending that we wanted, man. It was pretty crap. So that was pretty much Raw. If you guys enjoyed my review, sorry if you think I bashed the show, but I feel the show had to be bashed because the show just was not the standard that I was hoping for. Hopefully next week's show is a lot more entertaining as we have some pretty high caliber matches. But if you guys enjoyed my review, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment down below what you thought of Raw. If you think it was a very good show, make sure you guys comment and tell me your opinions on the show. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will be back tomorrow with some more WWE news, rumors, updates, and I'll also be back at it again with a SmackDown Live review. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe.